This helicopter right here has served us very well so far. We've flown from our base all the way out to this base, and we've captured it. The thing is, though, it isn't actually armed with anything, and that is a bit of a problem. We need to add some weapons to this thing ASAP. So, let's go ahead and fly home and get that sorted out. Before we fly home, we are going to actually go out to the side, and we're going to fly over to this North Harbor over here, and we're going to capture it. Main reason for that is because we need to capture a base every single episode. Let's do it. There are lots of enemies in Stormworks, from Navy ships to helicopters armed with rockets and even some tanks. It is our goal to eradicate those enemies from the world. Welcome to Stormworks Search and Destroy. Alright, so where is the van on this bit of the map? It seems like... oh no, it's actually down here. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and land. I'm going to go ahead and capture this at the start of the episode, and then we don't need to capture another one for a while. So let's go ahead and drop it down. The weather is awful right now, but that's fine. So just crash it down to the ground. Very nice. Do this and this. I did just notice something. Hold on. Look at this. Right, we'll get outside. It is actually hovering. That's cool. Alright, anyway, that should turn off right now, so that's good, and we'll capture the zone. Alright, so I don't know what's going on here, but the 5 minutes and, what, 30 seconds or something has turned into higher, a higher number, and this seems to be, like, going down very slowly. Those aren't seconds that it's counting down by. No way. That's definitely, like, 2 seconds per second, if that makes sense. Bizarre. Anyway, I'm gonna have a quick little look around, see if I can find any crates or anything like that, and we can go... we can go from there. It's actually stuck in the ground. I've been trying to, like, move it around a little bit, but there's not much I can do. And the main reason we are actually slowed down is because of this. So, that's not good. There's literally always something like this that happens. I mean, that guy is stuck in the ground, that one's stuck in the ground, this is in the ground, that one's in the ground a little bit, that one's definitely in the ground, that one's in the ground, that one's in the ground. Like, what has gone on here? Why are they all in the floor? There's actually nothing I can do about it either, because my helicopter isn't able to lift these. Even if it was, we'd have some issues with that anyway. I don't know what to do. Tell you what, I'm not going to capture it, I'm going to go ahead and fly away, and hopefully these guys will eventually despawn or something like that. I don't really know, but I just got to go. I can't deal with this. Look, it's like I'm on the moon. Alright, I'm trying to fly away, and look at how slowly we are moving. Oh, this sucks. It sucks so bad. I just want it to work fine and normal. There's not even been anything, like, crazy happen yet, and... the thing that we're having trouble with is some containers down there. That's bizarre. Okay, finally we've got out of the laggy area, which is quite nice. The issue is that we can't really go back over there for a little while anyway now. And I didn't actually capture a zone, so we're going to be capturing this zone down here. Another thing that happened is I had to, like, leave the game and then restart the game. The helicopter actually did a flip, smashed off the floor, and it's still fine. Also, where am I going? I'm supposed to be over there, but actually I've gone the wrong way. Alright, let me go ahead and try and sort this out. But yeah, we smashed off the floor, but luckily we're fine. Crazy. Okay, this is kind of scary on a night time, but we are going to go ahead and land down there in the quarry. Hopefully I don't smash into anything, because that would be really bad. But yeah, we're going to be okay. The thing is, as long as we don't actually damage the propellers at the top, the one at the back doesn't actually matter. It's literally there for looks. So, yeah. I'm going to try and not record very much at night as well, just as a side note. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and capture this zone, and we'll get out of here after that. Alright, finally, it has been captured. Very nice. Unfortunately for us, though, I can't see anything. I still can't see. Is there a bed inside this building? I don't know. I don't remember looking in here before. There is no bed. There is no bed in Dean Hall's little place, little mine. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to wait till daytime, and then we'll go ahead and fly home. Alright, I decided to start flying back in the night, and everything has actually gone fine. Our battery is going down now, which is interesting. Our speed is about 40, which is pretty good, to be honest. And our fuel usage is... I would say it's okay. We've actually flown quite a long distance in this thing, so... yeah, a little bit of fuel usage is kind of normal. So, we're going to get this back. We're going to add some lights to it. We're going to need some spotlights. We're going to need some lights on the inside. We're going to need nav lights. And we're also going to need some weapons. So, let's go ahead and install all of that now. Okay, so first things first, we need nav lights. Let's go ahead and shove those into here. Just seems like a nice place for them, so we can fit them in. There we go. We're going to go ahead and shove one of these lights right here as well, and that's all good. Paint that piece and that piece. Very nice indeedy. Wait, I thought I did this on both sides. What? Maybe I didn't. Anyway, we need to change the colors of those guys, so let's do that next. Okay, so, right is green, I believe. Right is green. There we go. Left is red. Let's go ahead and do that. And on the rear, it is white. So there we go. Nav lights installed. The other thing we're going to mount is, of course, some spotlights. I actually kind of want these guys to go on the front, on the bottom, kind of like that. That seems fine. And I might actually do some going sideways, just so we can sort of see out to the side. Seems like a little bit of a weird situation to do that, but I kind of don't mind the idea of doing it at the same time. I would actually kind of like them to go there, though, but we can't. Unless we use these guys. Which, in that situation, we totally can, actually. So, shove those into there. Very nice. We'll paint it the right color, just like this. And on the inside, like that. Hey, that works. Yeah, so we can actually see sideways of the helicopter, too. I feel like that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect all of those to some buttons, and that will be great. So toggle buttons, let's just go ahead and shove those guys back there a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And we should be able to make them work. So this one is going to be for spotlights. There we go. This one is going to be for nav lights. Okay. And this one can be for interior lights. All right, awesome. All right, so they've all been connected, and now we just need to add some more lights. We're actually just going to go and add this guy into here, I believe, right there. Seems good. Shove that in there. And we'll shove another one right here as well, and that is probably enough interior lighting. At least I think so, anyway. So shove that guy down to here, interior lights, and up to there as well. Again, interior lights. And now we need to connect everything to the battery, including all of the extra lights we've added as well. So that's good. There we go. They're all connected. This guy and this guy. And all of the buttons. Yes! All right, awesome. So I decided to spawn it in. Let's go ahead and push all of those and see what they look like. There we go. So spotlight aiming out sideways gives us this much light. Spotlight on the front gives us that much light. The nav lights look like this. And I'd say that's pretty good. Also, we just got 5,600 for our captured islands. That's amazing. Okay, something else that I wanted to add to this thing was actually a... Hold on, I'll show you guys in a second. Let me delete all of these. Is actually like a winch on each side. So I'm going to go and shove these guys onto here. I'm trying. There we go. And then we add a winch into there. I've just typed in window. Winch. Here we go. Shove these guys onto the sides, and if we need to lift something up from the ground, we can maybe use these. They're not really going to be that useful. They're not going to be used properly anyway, but I think it's kind of cool to have them. So that is why we do have them. All right, shove all of that onto there. Let's go ahead and jug this piece in that color as well, and that's awesome. The thing itself is going to be green. There we go. And the interior bit right here is going to be this color. Okay, fantastic. This is starting to look pretty good. Alright, so I've made this into more of like an egg shape as well. I just thought that would look nicer. And we're actually going to go off to the sides, I believe the back side. I'm going to delete these, and we're going to add some buttons to these. Yes, and we're just going to go and shove them in. So 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. We'll paint around the edge like this, and we'll paint this piece in as well. Very good. And I'm just going to do that. Yeah. Alright, good. So each of these are going to need to be connected to the electricity again. There we go. Same on both sides, as well as this guy and this guy. And we're going to connect all of those up to there. Alright, so now it's time for some weapons, I believe. If I type in weapons... Oh, look at that. They all do actually come up. So what I was thinking was we either use missiles, or we use guns, or we use... Where are they? Rocket launchers. Yeah, rocket launchers seems like a really cool idea. So if I could fit these on, that would be amazing. And what if I just shoved them into here like this? Oh, that could be pretty sick, to be fair. I actually really like the idea of that. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these guys into here. On the rear of this, I guess we'll just go ahead and use one of these or something. There we go. And we'll paint all of this in. So there we go, gray. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't really want to add too many, but I want a few. So we're just going to go ahead and add 2 bits like this. I'm going to shove these guys onto here like that. There we go. That one is actually going to be this color. There we go. And I think that's going to be fine. So we connect this guy to this guy. We connect this guy to this guy. And... oh, no, wait. Is it the other way around? I think this guy to this guy. And then this one goes into spacebar on here. So we can actually shoot them off. That's awesome. I feel like the other thing that would be kind of nice is like some door gunners. But the issue with that is obviously I'm a crew of 1 person. So door gunners doesn't really work. Not really. Okay, so something else we need to add around the helicopter is rope anchors. Yes, these things really do need adding. We also need to change the interior a bit. I want to make it look nicer. And I also want something else. I can't remember what, though. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of these, and we'll go from there. Okay, I said door gunners wouldn't really work, but actually, if we control them from the front and they're just pointing forwards, then it will work. So, let's go ahead and lift off into the sky just a tiny bit. If we can, so go ahead and do this. There we go, and lift upwards. That would be great. Yes? No? Is it working? Am I stuck in the floor? Why do things get stuck in the floor in this game? What's going on? Alright, so let's say we lift up. There we go. And we want to fire our rockets. Here we go. 3. Actually, let me turn off the spotlights. They're a bit bright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. Ooh, nice. Obviously, the machine guns fire at the same time, but that's alright. Yeah. Look at it go. That is beautiful. And then obviously we need to reload the machine guns ourselves, but that's all right. That's fine. All right, so we're going to need some extra machine gun ammos dotted around everywhere. I think I'm actually just going to go and delete these. And we will be shoving them like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, we'll just have them underneath there. For now, that's actually fine. If I could paint this and paint this. Hold on. Why can't I? There we go. So yeah, we've done that. Let's go ahead and make these all, I don't know, doesn't really matter. Armor piercing, sure. There we go. And on the other side, the same. The ones we've currently got in there are actually incendiary. But that's fine. So there we go. Armor piercing all the way around. Beautiful. I'm now going to add ropes and cables and stuff like that. And then we're going to add a way to refuel it. Alright, so I've gone ahead and painted the inside a little bit more. I've gone some, like, just shoved some lines on the floor. I thought that looked kind of cool. Painted around the edge with a bit of a grey. This is now grey as well. I would like more stuff in the roof, to be honest, so I might put some more stuff up there. We've added some ropes at the back, as well as some hoses and some cables. And, yeah, that bit isn't painted on this side, but it is on that side. So I might actually just put that line on this side instead. Although I don't mind it being blank. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So far, it's actually looking pretty good. Alright, so what we're going to do now is figure out a way to refuel this thing. It'd be kind of nice to do it through this, maybe. So, if I can, we're going to get ourselves a fluid port really quickly. There we go. We're going to shove that into there. That seems right. Yes. It would be nice to actually have one of these guys here as well, but it's kind of in the wrong place, actually. Maybe if I moved it backwards by 1, that would actually be a lot better. Okay. Fluid port, here we go. Shove that guy into there like that. We're then going to get ourselves a hose connector and shove that onto there. And we're going to paint around it. And then we're going to make the middle bit like a brown. Does that look horrible? That looks kind of bad. But there we go. So that is the way of refueling this thing if we need to. We're then going to need to add some sort of air flow thingamabobby as well. So, yeah, where is the best place to do that, then? I don't know. I don't know. The issue is we're going to need, like, a space where we can, vent it, but I don't really see one. I don't really see one. I guess we could do it somewhere in the center, like here, because then we've got more room above. Yes, okay. So, no, actually, how does this even work? How does this even work? Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of this. We do actually have a bit of room up there in the middle. So what we can do is delete this guy. Have a fluid port go down into there, hopefully. Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't work. Although, it would work if I put it here. I don't know whether these seal off or not. I'm going to go with the fact that they do, but I don't know. So we're going to shove that there. We're then going to delete this guy, and I'm going to shove it on there like that. I'm going to get a gas thingy-mabobby. And we're going to shove that into here, of course. And then a pipe to connect those together. And I think that might be fine. I just don't really know. So if we spawn this in, if it's still got fuel inside through these things, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. That means that one of these needs to go, and I think it's the one at the front. Yes. So we're gonna get rid of this and just shove that into there like that, and now it should work. Please say it does. Let's have a little look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that works. So we can refuel it through this one or this one. And we've got a gas thing in there as well, so it'll bleed off in there. And that's all fine. Obviously, these winches are in a bit of a bad location, but that's okay too. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Also, a lot of you guys said it was too bright, so what if we made it like these colors instead? So it's like a darker green and a brown instead of a cream. That looks kind of cool. I think it works. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So now we can actually use this against enemies if we need to. It's got spotlights, it's got nav lights, it's got engine starters on the top. As long as they do actually work, which they do. Alright, if I want to take off, we totally can. That is beautiful. And now, if we get attacked, we can actually shoot at people too. So, this works. This totally works. We do need some sort of navigation system, like an autopilot. But other than that, this is done. Oh, and look at that. We've just unlocked some advanced research equipment too. Awesome. Right, I am going to go ahead and turn off the spotlights. And there we go. Beautiful. Also, watch this. I've got a trick that this thing can do, which is bizarre. Ready? Oh, it's not actually wanting to do it now. I don't know why it won't do it now. Come on. Oh, we might be able to force it. We might not. Come on. It's not actually... Hey, there we go. It does these random flips sometimes. Clearly not a good thing. But, hey, there we go. Look at this. Whee! Barrel roll. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it does. So, we gotta watch out for that on missions, just in case it randomly decides it wants to kill us. But, other than that, this thing flies actually very well. So yeah, I am gonna go ahead and end that there. In order to reload these weapons, we just do this, and they do actually just continue firing. Very nice, and that's good. Yeah. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next one, I think we'll actually have to go out and try and do one of these missions, where we rescue something from the bottom of the ocean. Possibly with this helicopter. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.